Everyone. So thank you for uh, in connect with us on the Kubernetes series that we are hosting in YouTube. And last video we have learned about the recreate deployment strategy, where we have clearly shown like okay there was a downtime when we have used deployment strategy of type recreate. Okay, so now we are going to learn about the rolling deployment strategy, right? So let me quickly take you to this diagram that which we have learned last time. So what is rolling or ramp deployment? So it upgrades the application gradually, right? That is very important here. And it will do one at a time or some at a time. So that is how it will happen. Okay, now let's see this example in live as well. Okay, so what I have currently in system is there is one website I have hosted. Okay, and that website is hosting an India deployment, right, as previously. So if you see, this is this is my India deployment website, right? Now our requirement came that okay, we wanted to change it to version 2 of this website, and we wanted to host this on Australia website, right? So what we have to do is recreate. We have already seen, we were able to do it, we were able to change the version upgrade, but there was a downtime. Now let's see for the rolling upgrade. Okay, so my website is hosted already, and if you see there are some pods are already running. Let me try to show you as well. kubectl get all. Okay, kubectl get all. So you will see that there are 4 pods in running state. Let it run. Okay, so you can see, right, the 4 pods are in running state, and this is the load balancer where we are doing localhost on port number 8081, and this is the port of my cluster IP service. Okay, so now I am going to use the next strategy, that is rolling build. So in rolling build strategy, what is the great thing here is that it is not going to have any downtime in the system. Let's see how. Okay, so this is a deployment I'm doing. Okay, I named this as same as previous one. I've mentioned as India deployment. You can change it as Australia as well, because this is a metadata. Okay, so AUSTRALI Australia metadata. So this I changed it, right? And the important thing to here to notice is under the strategy. Last time we have mentioned recreate, right? Strategy of type recreate, but here what we are mentioning is strategy of type rolling upgrade. But what are these three important key values coming here in picture? Okay, so let's discuss what is this. So when we are defining the type strategy type as rolling upgrade, right? So we have to also mention when we are doing the rolling upgrade update deployment. So what is the max surge and what is the max unavailable, right? So rolling update max surge equals to 1. So when I say max surge equals to 1, right? So Kubernetes can create one extra pod above the desired replica. So my desired replica is 5, right? 4. So it can create one extra pod for you. Okay. So and that is temporarily. It is not going to happen like 5 pods will get created and you requested for 4. It is just temporarily. It is going to create one extra pod, okay, so that it will have the latest version and all. Okay, what is it is also telling like okay, what is the max unavailable? Okay, so it means how much you can bear, how out of these 4 pods, right, how many you can bear as unavailable. So I can say 1, I can say 2, I can say 3 as well, right? But minimum it should be 1 available, right? 25% if we are setting, like 75% of the time it will be not users will not be able to request it. In this case I've mentioned as 1, so 75% of the time request will serve 1%, 25% that is out of 4, 25% it will not be able to send the request because that is the max surge, but at max unavailable. But at the same time you see it is also doing a surge, so basically it is increasing temporarily one extra for you. Okay, so this concept I hope you have understood. When we are doing the rolling upgrade or rolling update strategy, we have to mention a strategy of type rolling update, and under the rolling in this type we have to mention as rolling update what is the max surge and max unavailable. So that means how many you can create when you are doing the latest version, extra temporarily, and how many you can bear as a down. I mean, your pods, you can, how much you can bear your downtime on the pods when you are doing this kind of update. Okay, so this you can mention here. This is all replica is same. Okay, and this must be same because your match label should match, not just this one, whole match label should match your previous one. Okay, and your labels also should match, right? And your image, basically, or you are changing the version upgrade here. So from India you are changing it to Australia, that is you are doing the version upgrade from version 1, that is India, you are changing it to version 2, that is Australia. And what strategy you are following? You are following rolling update strategy, right? And in the end, this is the same. Why I have created a load balancer, so that I can show it from my local host. Okay, so I will send the request on port number 80. In backend, it will send it to all the pods at port number 80 because they are listening at port number 80 here, right? So this is very simple, or I hope you have understand the YAML manifest file here. Now let me go ahead and deploy it so that we will see it in live as well. Okay, so this is the watch window. You can see how it is progressing. Now let me, I have to deploy, right? So kubectl apply -f, and then what version I am going to do for rolling upgrade, not rolling recreate. I have to do this. That is rolling deployment, rolling-deployment.yaml. This is my file name. I hope it is saved. Let me just press Control S. Yes, it is saved now. Okay, and now what I will do is I will hit an enter. So when I hit enter, let's see what is happening. So, so what is happening here? So this was the error I was talking about. Okay, it is very important. Luckily, we got an error also to display. So what it is telling is the service name, the load balancer is unchanged, but it means something got deployed. But what is happening is the deployment Australia deployment is invalid. Metadata name is this metadata name invalid value Australia deployment, right? So it is telling that okay, something is wrong here, which you are not supposed to do, but we have done it. Okay, but I know what I have done the change. See here, we need to change, or we need to deploy the same application, right? So why I have changed it? This is a mistake. I did it intentionally, but as in the previous, when I explained the recreate, I was keeping everything as same, like India deployment, right? So you have to keep the same because you are updating the same application, right? You are not going to change, or you are not going to deploy the new application, or not changing the new application. So you need to keep this as same. Okay, so you have to keep it as an India deployment only. I will just press it Control S. Okay, I did it intentionally, but I have written as here you see same as live version.yaml. That is this one. Okay, now what I will do again, I will press enter and let's deploy it. Okay, so now there is no error. India deployment got configured. Load balancer was already there. So you see it is doing some kind of deployment and on. And now you see, let's see, is there any downtime? You see India traffic, Australia traffic. Now every traffic is on Australia. There was zero downtime. Okay, so version upgrade has happened successfully, right? So uh, that's the benefit of having or working with rolling upgrade, that there will be zero downtime, and your and see it is deleting the previous as well. Okay, it has deleted all previously, and the new is in the system now. See, all are here. Okay, so I hope you have understood this rolling deployment strategy as well. Okay, and this is what we have discussed previously. It upgrade the gradually. So first, if you remember, or you can just scroll back this video or go back little bit, so you'll see first refresh when I did, it was India website, and then when I did a second website refresh, it immediately started routing for Australia website. Okay, so that time, see, it is doing very quickly. It's hard to catch at this point of time, but we did it and we were able to. But what it does is it upgrade, or it updates the apps gradually. Okay, so one at a time it will do, and the previous one it will delete. So there was zero downtime due to this system, and it was doing gradual upgrade. Rollback is partial. We cannot roll back actually, right? I mean, we can do it, but then again, you have to do it partially rollback. Okay, so infra is just Kubernetes, and mostly it is used for CI/CD pipelines. Okay, now let's learn about the blue-green deployment, and I hope this video is clear. Let me quickly clear this infrastructure, and we'll meet in the next video. So if you're liking this video or if you're liking the demo, do not forget to subscribe, like, and do share with your teams, colleagues who wanted to learn Kubernetes or who wanted to learn about the strategies what we are using in the deployment. Okay. Thank you everyone. Have a great day and thank you for joining with me.